Hi, it's Brad. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I teach wood bending. These are some salad tongs, toast tongs that I made. And these are made out of like tongue depressors. It's several layers all glued together. I also teach tool making. This was just a cover of a pretty industrial light bulb. And then I colored some epoxy and mixed food coloring in the epoxy and put all of that in there to make this nice handled big screwdriver. And then this is the nut crusher. So we put the handle inside two corks and then kept the cork lid on top. So in this case, remember those nice tongs I showed you? This was a set I'd made a long time ago, and they've been left in the toaster one too many times. And if you look right here, there was a mend, and this is edge banding. So I physically heated the edge banding, which I'll do again, on that part of the fork, and sand it and smooth it down, and it'll make it almost as good as new. So what we're teaching, showing, and telling about is how to make big baskets. And this is one of the metal baskets we used to support the wood while it dries. And I'm going to get to that. And these are the sticks. You want to watch your grain. You see the wood grain? How it's there? That one is more than likely going to bust when you go to bend it. So you see that was a pretty fast growing tree. This tree was a slower growing tree. This will be a really good one to bend. When the grain is nice and long and straight like that, and like this one, this was a pretty fast growing tree. You see each line represents a year. So I suspect when the grain is going wiggly like that, more than likely it would break right there. But let's say this one is quite a bit more force. So we're going to take some of these wet ones. See that one right there? That'd be a breaking point for certain. And we're going to come over here and we're going to work on this piece. So this is the dried direction we're going with these wet pieces. So we're going to take these soaked pieces and put them on this and secure it just like this. But I wanted to work backwards so you could see it while it's dry. And also, you see this one broke? It broke in the process of bending this. And so it was better off that I just let it break and not try to start over, because then I'd be having to screw these back on again, and that's kind of pain in the ass. If you look real closely, you can see what we've done. We drilled a hole at the bottom of this metal pan so we can get a bolt through there. And that bolt holds this plate on, and that's what pinches the sticks. So we're going to take this off. We're going to need those again in a few minutes. Throw that one away. And then we're going to, hold on a second. Okay. We're going to undo the bolt. Give it some slack. And if we could take these out. And there is a little bit of break there, but not yet enough to worry about, because that is all going to be glued up with all of these. So the other thing I like to do is secure these, clamp these with these kind of clamps, and that'll help keep all three of those the same shape. So for this next step, I'll try it here. Sorry. For this next step, the sticks go in 1.5 inches, and it happens to be the measurements nicely on there. And then put in several of them. Try to do this best I can. And then come in the other direction. Hold on. And this is where the difficult part comes. It gets to be bigger than my camera videoing will allow. So from this point, get down here. Oh, by the way, those paint stir sticks had been soaking in the water for about 3 days. So from here, we take the crochet hoops, the biggest one, I think. From here also, you kind of let the sticks get familiar with their new shape. Did you hear how that broke? Pressure right where it would typically break, and then just kind of work it. Your thumb, well, that was a bad one. That one's going to break. But I'm going to still move forward. That's a good one. So from here, sorry, the camera. From here, what you got to do is push this down. Okay, there we go. Well, that wasn't quite a fail, but it's difficult with the camera in place. However, the idea is to clamp these edges down on the mat, on the basket. When they dry, we'll use those dry pieces to make a basket, like a waste paper basket. So that's just another step towards this whole basket show and tell. Sorry about the shaky. I couldn't get that and have the camera in front of me. So thanks. I'll just move forward and do show and tells and on tools and wood bending. Thanks. Bye. Oh, please subscribe.